Dear Elijah and Elaina, as you get older, please remember to never say never. Try your best to never say what you will not be and what you will not do. If there's a certain aspect to that, right? So, for example, if it is something that is evil or not good, not kind, and you'll hopefully the older you all get, you'll learn more about what not kind is. But if it's not good, if it's not kind, so for example, daddy, when you all get older, daddy doesn't want either one of you to become a stripper, right? I don't look down on strippers. I don't look down on anybody who does, who has careers that don't necessarily agree with. At the same time, okay, I don't want my children to be a stripper or a prostitute or a drug dealer or a gangster or a pimp or something that is harmful to others and that is not uplifting to their spirits and not really good. Okay, all right. So that being the case, but it's also but also to remember that you never, or that you should do your best to never say never. And I can give you anecdotal reasons for that. When Daddy was younger, Daddy would say stuff like, or I would say stuff like, when I get older, I think I was in high school, and I must have seen people who were janitors or something to that effect. And I would say, you know what, I'm never going to be a janitor. Oddly enough, the first job I ever had out of college when I graduated was a janitor. And it made me realize that there's an importance, that it is important to one, just be able to do a good job with whatever work you have. It may not be always something that provides you the most joy. May not even give you the most amount of money when you're starting out. At the same time, do your best, give your best. But don't look out on others and say what you will not do. Oddly enough, many cases, you end up doing some of those jobs that if you think you're better than that person or you think you're better than that job. So even with it comes, like I said earlier, about I don't want you to be a gangster or a stripper or a prostitute or whatever, right? It's not looking down on those people. It's just disagreeing with their choices. And also remembering too, Daddy said I would never do a lot of things. I would never get married before I was 30. Got married a month before I turned 26. I would never have children. I've got 2 of you. So it's one of the, I'm up here and sweating profusely, but it's one of those things that is just very, very important to remember and hold on to, that there is no reason, not no reason to never say never. It's just one of those things that be very careful what you think and what you say out loud. Choose your words carefully. I'll never forget once, and it's another thing that goes on with never saying never, being careful to say what your plans are, right? Especially us being religious, we believe in God's will. So, excuse me, sometimes God might have other plans for you. And that's what I was talking about with being married and having you two and living in South Georgia as opposed to living elsewhere. I shouldn't say never. Hopefully I won't soon forget. I was talking to someone who I can't remember. I was telling them how, I thought of myself as a really patient person, and they were like, okay, you think you're patient, just say what you believe you're yourself to be and say what your plans are and watch God test you on it. And having 2 children really tested my patience. Realized I'm not as patient as I thought I was, even with other people. So just to hold on to, never say never, just hold on to the importance of trying to figure out God's will for your life and understanding that there's no need to look down on certain jobs, even if you don't think there's something that is going to bring you a lot of joy, or you're going to make a lot of money from it, or you're not going to have fun doing it. Okay, sometimes things are just part of life because it builds up a work ethic, and it can, in some cases, make you a better person. As the old saying goes, what doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Just my thoughts. Love you.